we are back again for another Disney video because that is the only content I know how to make. So today I thought I would share with you my Disney plush collection. I have plushies on my bed. I still sleep basically surrounded by cuddly toys and I'm not even mad about it. I don't really have that many Disney plushies, to be honest. They're not really something that I actively collect unless we're talking about the Minnie Mouse Main Attraction plushies, which I will show you in this video. But like, other than that, generally I don't really collect them. I'm more prone to collecting pins or mugs. This also is not including all of my Tsum Tsums. I do also collect Tsum Tsums still to this day, even though they are basically non-existent anymore, other than in Japan. They still make them in like Japan, but over here you can't really get them anymore. I just buy ones that I don't have off of Depop. But I will make another video another time sharing with you my Tsum Tsum collection, because that video is probably going to be quite long because I have quite a few Tsum Tsums. So we've got this in two sections here. The first half I'm going to show you are the ones that sit on my bed, ones that I don't really think of as collectibles as such, and then the second half will be more sort of collectible plushies, mainly Minnie Mouse Main Attraction, but I do have another one thrown in there as well. So anyway, let's just get into it. So the first two are these ones here. So it's Donald and Daisy. Obviously my boyfriend Ryan is Donald and I am Daisy. Really lame, I know, literally lame. Like, lame is my middle name. So this Daisy I got first, so I didn't have any Daisy or Donald plushies actually for ages. Ryan bought me this on his birthday. We had went out to dinner. We went into a little pop-up Disney store that was there because he wanted to buy a lightsaber, obviously. And then he just bought me this little Daisy. I had her for a while, just on her own. And then eventually, a few months later, I was like, do you know what? I need to buy a Donald. So I just bought him in the Disney store one time when I was in there. And now they can be together. So the next plush that I have is one that I actually bought off of Depop. Now I don't really buy plushies off of Depop. Like, I buy Tsum Tsums, but I don't actively look for cuddly toys. But I bought this little guy here. So this is Dale, obviously from the iconic duo Chip and Dale. And the thing that sold me on this was that he's originally from Japan, and I feel like you can just tell because I've said this before, the Disney merchandise in Japan is just so much cuter and more adorable than the merchandise here. And so like, if I see someone selling something Disney that is originally from Japan, I'm usually like all over it. So here we have Dale, and he is just very soft. He's got a little blue heart. He does feel lonely without Chip, but it's fine. He has lots of other friends on my bed. The next one is this squishy Marie. I can't remember what these are called. Are they called like squishies or squeezies? Wait, squishies is like, are squishies not sweet? I should know. I sell them in work. Like, I don't know, but they're like, you can get these medium-sized ones and then you can get bigger ones, and they are just like the softest, squishiest things ever. Oh my god. So I have Marie here. Marie is one of my favourite Disney characters. Basically I put this on my Christmas list last Christmas, sort of as a joke. Like, my mum sort of jokingly disapproves of my never-ending pile of cuddly toys on my bed. So I was like, she's not gonna get me it. Like, she's not gonna get me it, but I would just put it on the list anyway. And I didn't get it for Christmas, but then for my birthday, I got it, because my birthday's the 2nd of January. So basically anything that isn't on my Christmas list, I'm like, yeah, didn't get me it for Christmas, just get me it for my birthday. It's on the list. She's really cute. She just lies there sleeping all day. She's got her big pink bow. And then I also have this little baby Baymax. My sister got me him for Christmas. Was it last year or the year before? I really can't remember. She got me him for one Christmas. No, I don't think it was last Christmas. I think it was the Christmas before. I had seen him in the Disney store and I was like obsessed with him. I love Big Hero 6. It's one of my favourite Disney films. I love Baymax. And I saw this and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. I need. I never bought him, and then my sister just like ended up, I didn't even know she was going to get me him. It was a complete surprise. But he's so adorable. Look at him. And then the last plush that sits on my bed is one of my favourites, if not my favourite to be honest, of the ones that sit on my bed. It is this Minnie here. So I got her about a year ago now. I got her on Shop Disney. She was in the summer sale, I believe. And I had seen her before and I had like really loved her because I love this style of Minnie. Like, see the style of Mickey and Minnie with the white faces like this sort of vintage style. I just love so much. It's my favourite design of them. And Minnie's little hat, like she's wearing my favourite outfit. Like, this is my favourite Minnie Mouse outfit with the little red hat and the blue polka dot skirt and the little yellow shoes. I just love it so much. Yeah, when I first saw this I was like, I really want that, but I wasn't really gonna buy her full price. I was like, I don't really need her, like, so I'm just gonna like not buy her. And then when I was looking through the sale and I saw she was on sale, I was like, she's on sale. So and I think I actually ordered her like just before I went to Disneyland the first time, and she was there waiting for me when I got back, which was nice. I just love the quality of Disney plushies. They're just such good quality and they're always so soft as well. Like, so now we are on to the more collectible plushies. So these are ones that do not sit on my bed and are just a bit more special. So the majority of these are from the Minnie Mouse main attraction range. I've showed you guys the last two that I have in my Disney haul video that I did a couple of weeks ago. And then there are three that I haven't showed you on here, but you're just going to see them all anyway. But I'm going to show you this one first. So I have this little guy. So here we have my main boy, Sorcerer Mickey, and this is from the Ink and Paint range. You can still get the range. I don't know if you can still get the Mickeys online, but they still have plates and the glasses and some other things. So it's basically like a mystery tin and it has a mystery plush in. So those were all the ones that you could get. You could get red, blue, pink, green, and then there was like this one here which was white but with sort of a multicolored hat in robes. Obviously I had to get one because I love anything like mystery, like blind bags and blind boxes and things like that. I just love, and obviously it was Sorcerer Mickey, so I had to, and I got the green one. I have him sitting up on my shelf on the paint can just like that. So now we get on to the main collectibles. I don't think I've actually told the story before on here, but basically when they announced the Minnie Mouse main attraction collection, I was really set on collecting the pins. So on the 18th of January, when the first collection was released, I was hungover, wasn't I? I was staying at Ryan's. We had been drinking the night before. Me being me, I was hungover. The collection goes online on the UK store at 8 AM. But I ended up just like not getting up. I was feeling like super rough and I just genuinely did forget that this was the day, and I didn't realise until 9. I'd like woken up and then I didn't realise until like 9. I was like, shit. It was the Minnie Mouse main attraction day, and obviously the pins were sold out, the ears were sold out, the Loungefly bag was sold out, and like it has been with all the other collections, it's only been the mug and the plush that have been left. And I was like feeling so annoyed with myself, and I was like, oh my god, like, come on. I kind of expected not to get all of the months, but I was like, this was the first month, and I didn't even try, like, I forgot. So I ordered the plush instead, but do you know what? It was all good in the end, because we actually went into town that day, and we went into the Disney store, obviously, as always, and they ended up having a few of the pins left sitting by the till, and Ryan spotted them and he was like, go and get them. So I did get the January pins, but then I also ended up the beginning of a collection of the plushies, which I was not going to get, but let me tell you, I'm glad that I did, because they are just the most amazing plushies that I've ever owned in my life. So this was the January one. We have Space Mountain Minnie in her little Space Mountain attire. I absolutely love this because her skirt is in the shape of the Space Mountain showroom. I love the style of her bow as well on this one. It is just so cute. I love her. So these plushies are £27.50. Each collection is released every month on the 18th at 8 AM and it is absolute chaos. Then we have February. So this was Pirates of the Caribbean. I didn't even explain what the Minnie Mouse main attraction was. I just feel like I've explained it before. I'll assume you all know, but if you don't, it is basically a collection that is released every month of this year, and it is themed to a different attraction in the Disney parks. So I showed you the first one, which was Space Mountain, and this one is Pirates of the Caribbean. So again, she's wearing her little pirates attire and a little bow. It's so nice, like, oh, she just feels so nice. I love her. So this was the February one. My favourite so far, which is this one. So this was March. This was Mad Hatter's Tea Party, and this was the month that I missed out on the pins, and I am still waiting to see if I can get them anywhere at a decent price that isn't like £80. She is just so lovely. She's got like a little hat on with her bow. She's got like little rosy cheeks as well. It's just so adorable. My favourite of the releases so far. Then we have April's, which I showed you in my Disney haul, and like I said, this is my least favourite of the releases so far. I explained in my other video that I just think she isn't as well made as the other minis. A lot of other people agree. I think it's partly to do with the material that she's made from. I don't know, there was just like, her bow doesn't sit right either. This was an issue that a lot of people seemed to have with this plush. Yeah, I think it's just the way that she's made. I'm thinking it was just a one-off. I mean, she's still really, really pretty. This was It's a Small World. The last one that I have here was the May release, and this was one that I also showed you in my haul video, and this one was the Enchanted Tiki Room Minnie. She is back to being super well made, unlike the It's a Small World one, and I love the dark green colour. Her bow is on like a little hat, and she's got like a parrot. I love this collection so much, and I'm so glad that I was hungover that morning of the first release, because if I wasn't, I may never have bought the plush. and I may have not decided to collect them all. That was my Disney plush collection. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to let me know any of your Disney plushies. Do you collect them? Do you just have random ones? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.